This is unskippable. Game updated, all thrilled. We've improved some game data to improve your play experience. Okay, they actually do have further details? Now I can listen to the thing. Ink your base. I just don't, like, here's the thing, I do love people's creativity with this stuff, but I just don't want to know that someone's dad hits them. And I especially don't want to see that on my stream while I'm live. Or someone's very particular fetish that they're disguising as, you know... Anyway. So we're gonna do this, and then if I'm in the mood for a little bit of Salmon Run or something else, I'll definitely do that, but I want to continue the single player because it was actually quite good. Chat, would it be a good idea for me to clean up all the gack? Green equals hidden items. You don't have to. Okay. Game is still set to 7 days to die. Chat, can anyone confirm if that's true? I don't believe, because I remember changing it distinctly. Fuck. Distinctly, I say to myself, I forgot to press the button. That's the problem. I entered the name, but then I didn't press the button. Got something here, little fella? No? So we're looking for secrets, but also there's one more level here, and then we can move on to the next continent. Oh, I see the other level. I did this, didn't I? Why does this want me to do again? It's not words. Alright, never mind. There's also a balloon up there. Which I can't reach. I just oiled it! Aw, oh, shit. Splatoon really did just take the concept of Nickelodeon, like, gacking people. And they were like, hey, how do we turn this into a video game? I always wanted to go to Nickelodeon Studios and get gacked. You know what, that doesn't sound all that great, the way I just described it. In fact, that sounds downright scum. By Dan Schneider? No! No. No. Small fry, where are you going? Ah, small fry. Okay, no, we'll get this, chat. I know where to go. I have no idea where to go. Chat, I don't know where that last level is. Oh, thanks, small fry. In the menu, go to kettles. Does this mean I've done all of them? You're missing 8. Oh. So I gotta find that. Please allow my old eyes to see. I see. Archive tab will display a check mark when you've completed an area's kettle. Okay. That was an easy one. Now check the lore. All manner of squid, octopuses, and jellyfish had propagated in the deep. The surviving humans had found a source of sustenance. I read the rest of it, like the first part of it last time. They ate the squids. That's what I'm getting from it. So dramatic. We're not supposed to be anything. But I'll tell you who we are. Say it with sizzle. I'm fiery. You should come to my fire festival. Hey! Hey! The Splatlands are our turf. Only we may loot here. Hey! We are deep cut. I love them. Whatever. What do you want anyway? Wait, did you say deep cut? The deep cut from the Anarchy Splatcast thing? Yeah, it's called a day job. You should look into it. Banditing is our real passion. Nothing can stop us. Hate to interrupt, Fire, but have you looked around? We hit the jackpot. Who knew this was here? All this time, Treasure was just sitting here under this crater. And now it's ours for the taking. Hey! So are you gonna try and stop us or what? Because you totally can't. We're taking all of it for ourselves. Someone said this is the most Gen Z game ever. Is it though? Because, I mean... Squids. I wouldn't say ever, but there's definitely elements of it. It's like they rehearsed this whole thing. They're total pros. They don't seem scared. What do you have to do to scare someone these days? Hey. Not that anyone asked, but I'm over this conversation. The treasure is ours. I'd wish you luck, but I don't want to. Catch you later. Okay. My life feels that much more enriched. Mysterious fuzzy rocket? Second sight has a lot going on, doesn't it? Getting a strong reading from way up there. Could be Gramps. Let's go check it out. Whirling, swirling, whirling. Favorite ink color? Green-ish blue? Shock. Everyone's saying it's the white ink is their favorite. Chat, there's a level of surprise I just no longer have. Nope. I'm predictable too, though. Like, as much as I say chat is predictable, you kind of know what I'm gonna say. If the word is funny, if an accent is funny in a game, if something is like it's seriously just like Beavis and Butthead level of predictability. You said wood. I'll get up there. You have your unpredictable moments, like with George Jetson, remember? I try not to think about George Jetson too much. What about him? Also, I played Betrayal at Club Low, which is the Tales from Off-Peak City creators' other game. The new one. It's pretty cool. That'll be on the Full Sauce channel. That'll be a Full Sauce exclusive. Oh, I fucked that up. I kind of like that there's no secrets in the levels because it doesn't disrupt the flow. Like, you're just focused on succeeding, on the challenge, on doing good things, and then you can look for secrets on the overworld. I like that better, actually. The more I think about it, Because in Splatoon 2, I liked finding one secret per level, but this just gives a little bit more focus to what you're supposed to be doing. So, this good. Splatoon 2 bad. Who's got pointy ears and some extra power eggs for you? This guy. Did she say this guy? Or is this... Is it just me, or is Orca actually really funny? Like, who knew they could program... Oh, this girl. I thought she was talking about this little fry right here. Solo albums are okay, but don't you think collabs are much more fun? I mean... Yeah. I mean, John, Paul, George, and Ringo were never as good as when they were together. You know, the Ringles were really great. I mean, they changed the way people wore their hair. Oh! Whoa! When I was with the Ringles, I liked to warn them with peace, love, extreme violence, that, well, it was only me songs that would be written. I wrote a song about an octopus. That was Splatoon 0. Bamboozler, 14 MK1 and curling bomb. What's a charger? It's a fast charger, though. So, I guess I'll just for a little bit, I'll share a couple more Rem Lazar stories. So, there were a couple people dressed as Rem, and one person had the Rem Lazar tape from Blockbuster. Another person made their own vinyl of the Rem Lazar soundtrack. It was not the actual, like, they didn't have it pressed to wax, but it was like the cover. Like, there were some Rem Lazar super fans out there, chat. It has its own little subculture. And you can tell it made Jack really happy, and the rest of the director, Scott, who played the villain, is also a really nice dude, and is extremely grateful that people care about this little movie he made in his early 20s. Also, for those that don't know, I'm actually in the Blu-ray. I'm in the special features. Like, they did behind-the-scenes footage. They actually had a surprising amount of footage that they filmed, like, the making of the movie. And then they have some new interviews, and then, you know, assholes like myself, I guess, are in there somewhere, too. And, I haven't seen it. I have the Blu-ray now, but I haven't seen my part of it. I may never watch it. But it was fun. It's just, like, how could I refuse? How could I refuse any of this? I get to be part of one of the strangest, like, movie discoveries outside of, like, Troll 2. I don't think it has the oomph. Just to be fair, as much as I like the Rem Lazar songs and everything, and have memed this stuff into oblivion, I don't think it has the same oomph as The Room and Troll 2. Like, it plays well. It's only 40-something minutes, so I think it kinda, if it were to be like a midnight movie, it would need to be a double feature. or it would need to maybe have some extra supplementary thing. Whatever. But, it's really cool that people were laughing and enjoying, like, all the moments that I thought were hilarious, people also were laughing at in a theater, so that was pretty cool. It's a kid's film, so it's not supposed to be huge. That's why he had the dance belt. But yeah, it was definitely fun to watch. And again, I'm not even saying like the movie needed to be longer. I think it's the perfect length, and there are some moments that are actually really like kind of slow for a movie so short. But if you want it to be like The Room, which I don't think it'll reach those levels because The Room has interactivity with the fucking spoons. This has the songs. This has got songs that are really catchy and you can sing along to them. But, with The Room, it's like the laps per minute, the unintentional laps per minute are so high. This is made by just a bunch of people from Long Island that wanted to make a kids movie. And they were young and didn't know what they were doing. It's not like Tommy Wiseau, who was like, oh no, I meant to make a movie like that. Vinny hates curling bombs. I forgot I had them. But yeah, the up-res is nice, even if a little plasticky in spots because of the AI upscaling. And the sound is, like, very, very high quality. And the extras seem kind of neat. So, I'd say if you want to support some weirdo fucking movie that you'll get a laugh out of and some songs stuck in your head, it's kind of worth owning, I think. And you get to support some nice people, like genuinely nice people, not, oh, 3333. Not like pretend Hollywood nice, but actual like decent human beings with, I met their families, like they're just really neat. Vin, that's a boss? Oh, really? Vin, does this mean that your steps closer to appearing in RLM? I don't think so. I think they're very... I would love to see those Rich Evans photos, the Dick the Birthday Boy photos. But, I don't know, I think I'm a little too lame to appear in their stuff. We've talked about this before. I'd also be really nervous because I watch their stuff a lot. And I think they're getting actors like Jack Quaid and their own friends. I don't really know what I would even do there. Like, seriously, I'm more than content just to watch their stuff. Like, I'm willing to do charisma vacuum, yeah. I'm willing to do collaborations to a degree and have been more so willing in the past, but I've always kind of been a bit of a loner. And certain things, that would just be too nerve-wracking for me, being on an episode of RLM. But they're great dudes and, you know, happy to watch. How great would it be to see Dick the Birthday Boy pictures in real life, though? But if they invited you... I can't answer that, chat member. I'm sorry, I can't answer that right now. I don't think I have a good answer. Dude, I didn't even know what RLM was until you said it. Who the fuck cares? Well, to you, they're like just some random YouTube channel. But it's also like, who's your favorite niche micro-celebrity? Right? Who would you be really nervous meeting that not too many people know about? Same thing. Jesus, someone wrote. For the Inklings and Octolings of the Splatlands, aggressive action is the best way to make a splash in the local scene. Youths will often dress themselves in the style of the delinquent or hooligan to intimidate peers during combative courtship rituals known as rumbles. It's a pretty amazing comic. Decoration. Okay, I need one more upgrade fish. I thought that was a fucking Amogus. Crab tank? Will it ever end, please God? Nope. Amogus is here to stay. Seriously, that shit is just so ingrained in the culture now. I didn't know you could do this with the crab tank. It's so incredibly easy to draw an Amogus that, yeah, I just don't think that's going away anytime soon. The absurdity. This game could have monkey ball levels, and you just play as Crab Tank in ball. Yeah. Got it. Oh. I think. Crap tank. Whoa! It's like, hey, we have this crab tank as a special in the game. Just put it in the single player, too. It's pretty cool. Did you see Sakurai's video on presentations? It had a hidden Amogus. Huh. No, I didn't know that. I hear Sakurai just hit 1 million subscribers, though, which is pretty fucking crazy, but also well-deserved. I mean, he's just an entertaining, interesting guy. Short but very informative, yep. So what's your excuse, Mr. No Gold Play Dildo? 1 million on Twitter, 100K on YouTube. I can't wait for YouTube to send me my 1 million gold play dildo. Prep tank. Chat member said I got another fish. I think I'm just near another fish. Ah. Oh. Check the map. Glowing areas have secrets or kettles you missed. I didn't do this one. You can throw your small fry on the ground and use it to scan for invisible stuff. That's good. Sakurai, yeah, I heard that Sakurai played Sonic Frontiers and that he loved it. Listen, Sonic fans, I hope the game is good. I want you to be happy. Because I know that life as a Sonic fan is filled with lots of challenges. Mario fans usually are eating good. We don't get as many games. I feel like we have to wait a while, or Nintendo's just like, make your own, and they give us Mario Maker, which is cool. Sonic fans get a lot of games, but I feel like the cycle is just, like, people complaining. or making, or complaining about other Sonic fans, or complaining about complaints. It just seems like it's not a whole lot of fun. But I do hope that Sonic Frontiers is good. There are parts of it that look cool. There are some things I've seen that don't look so cool. But if Sakurai liked it, that already is a nice thing to hear. I'm probably not gonna pick it up. Unless it's like Breath of the Wild level amazing, like it's Sonic fan or not, you need to check this game out. I've never found that hedgehog all that appealing, I'm sorry. Ah. Meanwhile, we have footage of like 30 seconds of Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm getting used to saying. I thought it was like kind of not great at first, but as a title. But I'm getting used to it. I don't know if it's as good as Breath of the Wild, because that had it just had a nice cadence to it. I understand. A cadence of Hyrule, in fact. They have the same number of syllables. Yeah, I guess, it's one of those things that's kind of hard to explain, but the way words sound when together... Like, for songs, I will often have something I want to say for a particular line, and I just will not use certain phrases because it doesn't sound good sung. So you have to find another way to say it. So at first I was like, Tears of the Kingdom... I don't know if I like it, but now I'm starting to like it. They do have the same amount of syllables. But I like the double meaning of, like, tears, but also that the kingdom is torn apart. Intentional or not, it's kind of, it works. Anyway, the point I was making with Zelda is... We've got footage, and already all the YouTube channels are scrambling to get 30 minutes of content out of the 30 seconds of footage. Also, the dragon tears in Skyward Sword. Tears of the Kingdom. That's 5. Breath of the Wild. 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 Chat member. Wild. I mean, whatever I looked at when I saw those 30 seconds looked fine to me. I watched, I forget what channel it was. Maybe it was Zeltic that did a video comparing the exact locations from Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom's locations. And it's like, there's a new mystery cube on the horizon. What is the mystery cube? I do like Zeltic's channel, but there's a part of me that while I was watching that video, I was like, do I need to watch this? You must use a limited amount of ink to reach the goal. Okay. I may as well reset now, right? I just have to figure out which one to start with. For a minute there, I forgot what I was doing. I'm like, oh, I'll just shoot them. Barely. So I think I'm probably gonna, I mean, there was some speculation about, like, various mechanics in the new Zelda that I'm interested in. But I think I'm kind of happy to just watch the trailers and not go too deep into Speculationville. And just kind of wait for the game to come out on my birthday, which it will, which is great, unless it gets delayed. But I still find it very peculiar that, this is the longest gap we've ever had between mainline Zeldas. And this is a direct kind of follow-up in the same world as, the previous one. Someone said, oh, fuck this one, don't take bucket. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of... That one's kind of tough, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Slosher main wisdom is to aim high. Depth perception. Onion rings confuse it.
Yep, well, howdy, cowboys. Howdy up there, battle partner. Partner. Going for a rodeo burger in the chat? Some onion ring?
There we go. And I almost kind of... I mean, yeah, it was a huge difference using the jet squelcher because it was better. But I mean, I almost got it with the bucket.
Well, I almost got it with that bucket there.
Vinny, not trying to coax you into buying Kirby Return to Dreamland Remake, but there is no full sauce of that game. You... genius. You knew. You knew. That if you talked about Snoop Dogg, that it would be Zavid. That's definitely one way to get me interested in a game. I mean, and Kirby is just fun, and I don't remember Return to Dreamland because it was so many years ago, so it's possible. It's certainly possible. And people just like watching me play Kirby stuff, so... I mean, it would be good for the channel, it would be good for the viewers, it would be good for me. The answer is no. No, I'm gonna stick with, maybe. I'm gonna stick with maybe. Small fry, get it.
Well, there, howdy, partner.
I don't know where this voice is coming from or why. It's young Goofy? I thought it was like some kind of pappy. Like, just a pappy. Or something like that. You know what I mean, or no? Sure, Prospector is good too. Or like some kind of pappy cowboy man. Can you say consarn it in your yeehaw voice? Consarn it! Is that like dang nabbit? Did you just make me say something like terrible? I can see the Twitter post now. This guy said consarn it. I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but I'm going to Google the word consarn it. Consarn it. Like, I'm not worried about it, I swear. It's actually 2 words. It's consarn it. Derived from the exclamation consarnation. A dialect pronunciation of consternation, either from a dialectal variant of concern or possibly from an alteration of confound it. Consarn it is an interjection, a mild oath. Okay. That helped. What does sarn it mean? 3 words now. An exclamation of frustration or exasperation. What the fuck? There is no formal agreement on this phrase. Like, the World Language Committee has not come to any kind of formal agreement. It just means damn it. That's what I thought. I thought that consarn it, a chat member is licking their chops right now because of this. Like, hell yeah, I just derailed a stream. But yeah, I thought it was also an exclamation of some kind of... You know, like, damn it, exactly. Like, dang nabbit. Wasn't Nabbit an angry beaver? That's Norbit. Daggett and Norbert. Wasn't Eddie Murphy Norbit, though? Sometimes it just happens where you have a really talented comedian slash actor and then they end up making the Turtle Club or Norbit. Why does this happen? One of the world's mysteries. One of the many mysteries of the world, in fact. Just got really lucky there. Rizco Industries Occupational Safety Guidelines. 1. Keep your eggs in the game. 2. I'll try to grab one more. Could end up with one less of you. 3. Sea goes dark, tide goes up. 4. ACB. Always check the basket. 5. Throw eggs, don't yoke around. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, waste. Waste all of it.
Or not. The lobby I've built doesn't have a single standout feature because everything in there is feature worthy. If you don't have the greatest turf war experience ever, I'll eat the smaller of my two claws. Glenn Fiddler, President and CEO. That's kind of like a weird thing to say. If you're a lobster. If you're a fiddler crab. Oh shit, where was that? It's like kind of extensive. So now I don't remember where that was exactly. Huh, there you go. Vinny, how many times have you think you've heard the song Susudio by Phil Collins in your whole life? That is like some American Psycho shit. I would put you on a watch list if I could, based on that one question. Don't just stare at it. Well, joking aside, chat member. Not as many times as you'd imagine. Truly. I would say in my entire life, if I had to venture a guess as to how many times my ears have been thwarted by Susudio, it's not... Yeah, it's not as many as you'd think. Ten? 8? Maybe even less? Slightly? What is the first album you've ever purchased? It was 2. On tape, it was... Well, I don't know if it was purchased, but I won at Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Bleach and Incesticide by Nirvana. There was 2 tapes. But the first CD I ever bought was Nevermind. So also Nirvana. But, like, actually purchased, maybe Pearl Jam 10 on tape. Possible. Broken by 9 Inch Nails comes to mind, but definitely not one of my firsts. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say my first 2 tapes I owned ever were those 2 Nirvana albums, but... I couldn't tell you what I ended up buying first with my own money. That's too difficult. The Top Gun soundtrack was later on in life. Well, not that much later on, but by then I already had a small collection of CDs. My first album, said someone in chat, was Running with Scissors by Weird Al. That's nice. I did buy the GoldenEye, I've told this story for sure, but I bought the GoldenEye movie soundtrack, and I was really upset when none of the music from the game was on that CD. I was like, wait, where's the facility? Chat, is this something... It looks cool. I don't really know why I'm up here, though. The problem is, I think GoldenEye is a great James Bond movie, one of my favorites. Don't like the soundtrack all that much. And I learned by owning it. But then when you watch it, too, like, it just tries to be very 90s. Like, very mid-90s. And it succeeds in being very mid-90s. It's not terrible, but it's also kind of like, compared to the John Barry shit. And, even more recent Bonds. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I got this. The Brosnan movies were kind of rotten, says a chat member. There are people that would disagree. GoldenEye, I've talked about the Bond movies a lot, so I'm not going to reiterate my full Bond opinions, but I think GoldenEye is one of the best Bond movies. Easily top 5 for me. But then, The World Is Not Enough is pretty good. Or Tomorrow Never Dies is pretty good. World Is Not Enough is a little rough around... It's pretty rough, actually, but it's still... Oh, fuck. So I would give, like, GoldenEye, like, a 9 out of 10. Tomorrow Never Dies, I'd give, like, a 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5. I'd give World Is Not Enough maybe, like, a 6.5. Still watchable, but not the Bond movie I'd want to watch over the other ones. And then, I forgot the name of it because it's so bad. The one with Halle Berry. Die Another Day. I'd give that a 2.5 out of 10. The only... Pierce Brosnan is good, but the only redeeming factor otherwise is maybe the sword fight. Well, what's my favorite Bond movie? George Lazenby's, bro. My favorite Bond movie is, I really love Goldfinger. I do love Casino Royale. On Her Majesty's Secret Service is actually a good movie, despite Lazenby kind of being a wet blanket. Like, he wasn't really an actor. But the movie was good. Skyfall is good. Not really into Roger Moore's Bond movies, and I haven't seen them since I was a kid, so I couldn't tell you which of those I like, because I just don't remember. From Russia with Love is great. I mean, there's a lot. Most of the Connery ones I like. Yeah, Moonraker. That Tarantino on his podcast just talked about Moonraker, and I don't recall having ever watched Moonraker other than the famous scenes. I may not have ever seen Moonraker. Tarantino has a podcast, yep. He just talks about movies. The way I've described it is, it's like best of the worst. It's 3 movies that he talks about with his friend who co-wrote Pulp Fiction with him, Roger Avery, who's also a director. And they just talk about movies and feet. No, they just talk about weird, obscure movies. So Tarantino worked at a video rental store called Video Archives, right? That's where he wrote Reservoir Dogs, I believe, and that's where he was like top shit with customers because he knew so much about movies. When that place closed, he bought the archives. And that's Pulp Fiction money. And he basically has all of those tapes on shelves that look exactly the same as when he worked there. So the idea is they take 3 tapes from that archive and they just talk about them. Like they just did The Illustrated Man, which is a Bradbury thing. Lots of weird, obscure shit. But they did Moonraker. They did Dark Star, John Carpenter. It's a neat podcast. You have to kind of get used to Tarantino's cadence. There's that word again. His speech patterns are like, okay. Like he's very, very excited and excitable. But, like I said before when I talked about it, it's his passion for these movies and his, like, knowledge is infectious. It's like, it really, even if I've never seen the movies, I kind of don't care because I just am curious. He's just a wealth of information. And his discussions with Roger and Roger's daughter are very interesting because they're offering different perspectives. Have you seen Norm's Tarantino impressions? Yeah, I have. They're good. One, two, three, four, five, 7, 8. So I guess there's 2. Hmm. Two and then the boss. Right there? Is this not a boss? How do I get on there? One kettle's under the fuzzy ooze in front of the pipe. Oh. Vinny, let us click the screen. Bang, bang. So, why did they make the music even more psychotic than usual? I mean that as a compliment, even if it doesn't sound like it. Bang, bang. I don't think he's saying bang, bang, but You know what a bang bang is, chat? It's when you eat 2 dinners in one night, back to back. But they have to be different styles of food. So if it's Chinese food, then the next food you have to have, it has to be different. It has to be then like pizza or something. Bang bang. Vinny, you made that the fuck up. Alright, son. Bang bang definition.
Bang bang. 1A. Having a sudden, forceful, or attention-grabbing effect. Punchy bang bang headlines. B. Executed or happening so quickly as to make judgment difficult.
Never mind that. Yeah, it was a Louis thing. His brother, played by Robert Kelly, called it a bang bang, so it's where you have to go... Okay, it's where we go have a whole meal at one place, then go right to another place and have a whole other meal. I mean, you can look it up. Apparently, it's also in relation to cocaine. Alright, there's 1,000 bang bang definitions, so... Chat member, you're gonna have to find it yourself. I'm sorry to say. It is there. That is a real concept. I don't know where it was invented. I don't know if Louis invented it, or his brother invented it. Or whatever, or if this came from, like, a deep, dark part of someone's subconscious years and years ago. But, it could be whatever you want it to be, chat. And if you want to do a bang bang, no one can stop you. I wonder if mukbang and bang bang have... if there's a reason they have that word in common. Bup step. Oh, burp step, yeah. Cool error messages. Holy shit. Well, that was a surprise. Dare I say this is the best level yet? Because you get burp step. Maybe one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. And then you also get, you get a maze that shifts in a cool way. Oh, I wanted to recommend a video. Liam Triforce did a 2-hour video on Mario 64. And, like, it covers lots of stuff. Negative emotional aura. It covers just the game itself, its influence, its impact, the controls, the levels, the music. It covers 3D platformers before Mario 64, mods, speed runs, lots of stuff about the camera and the controls and how maybe it's not as bad as people make it out to be, because it's not. I mean, it was a good first try. I think it's kind of rough by today's standards, but at the time I didn't really fight against it so much, or didn't notice it as much, because it was the first 3D platformer and that I had played, and it was really pretty damn intuitive for its time. I mean, you get used to it, but it's obviously been improved so much in further 3D platformers. But anyway, Liam's video is great. He even mentions corruptions briefly. Which, you know, that's just... my jollies. It just activates the jollies. Mario 64 DS, L is real. But the comment I left was like, this made me appreciate a game I already appreciate very deeply that much more. Something like that. And I guess I kind of just take for granted Mario 64 in some ways, but that's a very important game in my life. A, it's an important game in my career. And the Mario 64 corruptions are probably one of the reasons I'm even here on Twitch streaming to this day, and you know, that some of you even know who I am. Oh, you know who I am! Oh, Liam's here? Liam heard his name go off. He's got a mechanical device hooked up to my streams. Or he's just watching anyway because he just likes to watch my streams. Thanks, Liam. I always appreciate that. Liam and I watched Saul together. That last episode was certainly one to watch. But no, it was really good video, but it made me appreciate how much Mario 64 means to me. It had a lot to do with my success online. Still to this day, I mean, Mario 64 is probably like one of the top things that I do. But the amount I've played that game, it was like an obsession. When the N64 came out, I mean, I played a lot of Pilot Wings too, but Mario 64 was an obsession. Just because it was so much fun to walk around, I played that for like 2 years. Just going around, doing the same stuff, or even playing, not even looking for stars, but just wandering around looking for secrets or glitches or whatever. So yeah, that game definitely was hugely important and influential in my own life, and that documentary kind of sums it up nicely. So nice work, Liam Gallagher. I liked when you said you and I are going to live forever. So this area is done. Still have to find 9 and then go for the boss. That's my goal for tonight. I might not do any multiplayer, chat. We'll see. Do I know Husker Du? Yep, Husker Du is great. Zen Arcade's an awesome album. Loud as fuck. Maybe salmon. I'm not sure. I'm getting kind of tired. I had a long day today, so I might not salmon tonight. Ah. To this day, I still wish we would have gotten Mario 65. But have you ever really thought about how many canceled projects we don't even know about? We think we're so clever because we have some leaks, and that's great. Or Nintendo themselves have told us, not just Nintendo, but any game company. Like Retro had that Sheikah game that never ended up happening. It makes you really wonder, how many cool games have we missed out on because they were canceled and then they, like, no one ever told us that they existed? Capacity up. Special gauge rate increase. I was in a project where Mario had a gun, but Miyamoto kept screaming really loud for some reason. Like, you were working with Miyamoto, and on Gun Mario, he just was screaming at you? The developer? He was just screaming. Alright. Was Marty Scorsese as a stick insect also there, perhaps? Chad, I'm missing a level, right? Like, level 9 is real? Like L? No? The David Hayter MGS Did You Know Gaming. I think someone mentioned in chat, maybe even Dave. No, I haven't seen it yet. I'll watch that soon. You're pretty tough, I can tell. How about this? You call it quits, join my crew, and we split the treasure. Just children shooting each other with ink. You want to resolve this Splatland style, huh? Fine by me. Dance battle to the death. Eels! Get your wriggly butts out here. No, don't say eels and wriggly butts in the same sentence. Also, it's fry, not fire. But my brain likes to fill in the Y after the F. And I just like the idea of the Fry Festival. Fire Festival. He finally noticed. I noticed. I did it. I had a friend that couldn't pronounce Todd McFarlane, or just didn't want to read it, so he called him McFinley. And I was like, dude, it's actually Todd McFarlane. He's like, I like calling him McFinley. I gotta respect that. He knew he was wrong, but at that point, he just said, fuck it, I'm calling him McFinley. But when you're younger, this is also when we were like 14, 15. When you're younger and you see big words, and sometimes your brain doesn't want to process all the letters, and you just kind of miss a couple letters and syllables. That's happened to me plenty of times. Oh, here's an interesting thing. You know how I've mentioned I always heard the word radiator and not radiator here in New York? And people were like, bro, it radiates heat, it doesn't radiate heat. So, I now say radiator as much as I can, but growing up I heard radiator and I thought I was crazy. Yeah, why would anyone say radiator? Well, Sherry O'Terry was on David Spade and Dana Carvey's podcast. She was on SNL. She said radiator. I heard this just today. I am vindicated. And she was from just north of Philly. That's where she grew up. So I don't know if it's regional or if it's just one of those weird things that some people just say. I am vindicated. It's rad. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Damn, I had my special I was gonna use, too. You're way stronger than you look. You haven't heard the last of Deep Cut. Bet you'll miss me. Huh. Okay. Whatever that object is. There's some great work, Agent 3. You've got this thing, but not Gramps. It's treasure, or at least they think that's what it is. Well, we can keep it here for now. Copy. Do you copy? Anyone listening? You read me? It's Gramps. Gramps, where are you right now? Ellie, Mary, Marie, my darlings, you're all right. We're A-okay. Wait, we should be asking if you're okay. Are you okay, Gramps? Oh, sure. I mean, I'm locked in some kind of dark room, which I guess ain't exactly ideal. Let's see if I can break out, over. Don't do anything too rash. We're tracking your signal right now, and we're on our way. Call us if anything happens. I'm so glad he's okay. Come on, let's take a look at the new readings from his signal. If you want to go back to the previous kettle, just open the menu. Might be useful at some point. Rise of civilization again. The surviving humans appointed scientists to lead their new society, believing that science would provide a wiser path forward. Fully empowered, these scientists took on a monumental task of establishing a sustainable ecosystem within the cavern. They dubbed this new society Alterna, and began the process of recreating the Earth they had once known. Of course, not even scientists are immune to nostalgia. The humans began constructing large 3D printing operations. This allowed them to recreate some of humanity's favorite artifacts within the confines of Alterna. They were 3D printed heads! Additionally, they created a robust information management system designed to indelibly record all of humanity's precious knowledge. Such a system would naturally require some sort of record keeper, a computer that could autonomously observe and record data. These scientists achieved their aim with the development of Orca, also known as Omniscient Recording Computer of Alterna. Damn, Splatoon has some fucking deep-ass lore. Not that we didn't know this already, but... Deep. Pause for lore, Vin. I remember that. Coffee? 404. That's good. I thought that was an angry beaver. I was about to say, I just talked about angry beavers. Small fry, it's just small fry. I had another attempt at chorizo. Chorizo's tough, man. Hacker, I am absolutely gobstacked that you are playing Splatoon 3 right now. I've just, that's so out of character for you. I only have 65 hours, not enough. The current weapons are ass. I feel like that's the one constant of Salmon Run. But yeah, a lot of people outrank me in Salmon Run now. Oh well. The one constant of Salmon Run since this game came out has been, wow, the weapons are ass today. Oh, this one charges real slow. Yippee! TM. You know how I can tell that's Anakin's yippee? Because it says TM. And you can't deny the power of this weapon, though. Shit. Fuck. Oh, it is. I am much too tired for this. Oh. Oh. This is a weapon I like much more. Where are the other bosses? Someone's dead. Where are they? Where are they? Oh. Shit. This team does not resonate with joy. That's not good. Would it be incredibly rude of me to say that this was just not a functional team? Not that I'm some kind of catch myself, but, you know. Just leave and try to get a new group. Cooperation is important, yet this game gives us booyah in this way in solo. People have discovered ways to communicate via booyahs. Like, there's nuance to when you booyah, and you can, like, pretty much start your own, like, entire, like, communication. Like, your own language, even. Nereid, isn't that an enemy in Chrono Trigger? Damn it. This team already feels more together. Or if not together, then like just they know how to do the Salmon Run. In other words, I don't. So I could use all the help I can get. Just be right here. Thank you. Why are the salmon evil? I don't know, but notice it's a bear that wants the food. Maybe they're not evil. Maybe this bear just wants to eat their eggs. That was dumb. Neri just fell in the water. Batting 1,000 already. Quickly, quickly now, quickly now. Shit. I'll go take care of this one. Okay. Quota has been met. Ah. It's okay. Reflux 450. It's a bow. Oh no, what's the final wave gonna be? Blow flies. Oh, we lost. Maybe not. Oh, maybe. Still have another ult. Quota met. Gonna try to grab these eggs. Just deposit what little egg we have. This may be the one of 2 times I've ever completed that specific thing with the glowflies. Just so much fun. When the glowflies are on you, you can rest on a high wall and they won't be able to reach you. Oh, good to know. I mean, it's a good group. I'll do one more. Sins Online. So I'm just gonna do the one more. Kind of unrelated, but I hear you've been enjoying House of the Dragon. Refreshing to learn I'm not the only person on the planet who still likes Thrones. Well, I think a lot of people are kind of coming around to House of the Dragon. It's doing okay. It's doing just fine. It's probably not going to end up being the biggest show in the world, like its predecessor. But, it's doing okay. It's just when your trust has been betrayed by shitty episodes of previous show, it's hard to get that trust back, and I feel like by the time we reach the end of the season, if it maintains the level of quality, then people will definitely hear about it, and they'll watch it, and then we can give HBO more of our money. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but I'm invested in the characters. I want to see what happens. And Matt Smith is pretty great. I gotta say, I never really watched too much stuff that he was in, aside from Morbius, which I still haven't seen. But, yeah, that dude has got some acting. He can act. He was gonna be in Star Wars Episode 9, and then J.J. Abrams, I guess, was at the last minute, was like, nah, his loss. Damn, I just let that happen. I'm being bullied! Perfect grenade. We could have had so much more than quota. It's alright. Go, still here. 10 more for quota. Gotcha. I mean, this thing has range. Gatling sniper. Oh no. Oh, it's a mothership. How did you even get out of there? Fuck. Does not have the range I think it has. Did that work at all? I can't fucking tell if that worked at all. It did? A little bit, maybe? Alright, cool. Well, I got it. We got it. Unfortunately, there will not be a Chohozuna. A Chode attempt tonight. Man, but that shiny one. That shiny ball there. It would take a while to get that. Someone wanted to see my locker. I haven't worked on it since I last showed it. Just cones, man. That's all it is. Cones and a weird dude. Vinny, get your loot from the story mode? Where do you get that? Oh. Got a mothership. Sunken scroll stickers. I want to get more of this stuff. Because I'm like... still at rookie mode. The catalog has a bunch. Leveling up or gotcha. Alright. Well, thank you for watching Splatoon. Imagine, for a moment, you are a chat member, You decide to type a message and draw a picture. Hi, chat. But you know that the chances are slim to none that it will show up on my Switch at the exact moment I'm streaming. Not only that, but I see it without even having to move a single inch. But then you realize this could be for any chat, for any streamer, and is probably even a streamer themselves. And then the odds shrink ever so slightly. Well, Splatoon was fun. 7 Days to Die was a shit show, but it was also fun. I don't know when I'll play more, but I enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Please enjoy other streamers that stream if you know who they are. Great Sphinx is streaming something called Gongo right now. I don't know what the fuck that is, but all right. But yeah, good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. This was we haven't usually had like practice where we actually go through songs, and you know, lately it's been mostly recording. Not only that, but I usually don't stream on studio days, but now Thursdays I'll be doing studio day and streaming. So if it's a day where we actually play music for a couple hours, I end up getting kind of exhausted. So if I'm extra out of it, that's why. That, and also the scream voice sucks. I can build up to it, and some songs just sound better with it, but let me tell you, the scream voice definitely sucks. Like the first couple weeks that I don't have it and have to build it back up, it's tea with honey. And I'm going to go do that just now. Sandpaper. What about the sandpaper settlement? All right, good night, everybody. Take care. See you around, and thank you. I appreciate it very much.